this is a pretty good exam problem because it goes one step beyond definite integral, and area between curves. So when you study for your test, don't just keep study. Don't just say, okay, I can take this derivative, I can do that definite integral, I can do that indefinite integral, I can easily find the area between curve. I would just go to each section and then try to solve some bigger number problems, like a problem 86, problem 92, some big numbers problem, because those problems are pretty tough. So you have to go a few extra steps to get to the final answer. If you can get those problems right, your exam is going to be an easy A. All right, so this is a very good example. Find the exact positive value of C, which makes the area under the graph of y equals to C times 4 minus x squared, and above y equals to 0, which is the x-axis, equals to 32/9. So the area between the curve and y equals to 0 is equals to 32/9. This time I gave you the area, but the function is incomplete. One of the numbers in the function is missing. I want you to find that number for me. All right, so other than finding the area, doing definite and indefinite integral, you have to go a few steps beyond. Okay, so first of all, this one I have 4 minus x squared. So 4 minus x squared is a parabola that is upside down. The 4 is you shift the vertex 4 units up. So I gave you a picture of 4 minus x squared. At this point, okay, listen to me. At this point, I would just assume C is equals to 1. You might say, hey, that means you just found C, right? Nope, that is not true. I just assume, okay, C equals to 1 for now, just temporary, C equals to 1. So let's say C equals to 2, C equals to 9, C equals to 10. That will only stretch the graph vertically, but that will stretch the graph vertically, but that doesn't change the negative 2 to 2. So the two x-intercept at negative 2 and 2, they won't change. That will just stretch the curve vertically like this. And then the two x-intercepts, they are still negative 2 and 2. If you change the C from a 1 to a 5 to a 8 to a 10 to a 20, that will only stretch the curve vertically. Okay, now back to this problem. How do you find the area under the curve? So easy. You will be using the top curve minus the bottom curve, right? So you are going to write area that is equals to from negative 2 to 2, and then you will be using the top curve, which is C times 4 minus x squared. I like to use square bracket, and then I will just write top curve minus the bottom curve, which is equals to 0, and then I will write bottom curve. So this 0 is y equals to 0. Another name for that is the x-axis. And then this is the dx. Okay, so let's go ahead and integrate this. So since C is a constant, we can just take it out, right? So we can bring the C out. So from negative 2 to 2, we have a 4 minus x squared dx. So that is equals to C, the antiderivative of 4. So that is a 4x. This is a minus 1/3 x to the third power, right? So x to the third power, and then x goes from negative 2 to 2. All right, and then that is C equals to, so C, you have C multiply the fundamental theorem, right? I will just put that in a big square bracket. So that is a 4 times 2 minus 1/3, and then 2 to the third power times 2 to the third power. So this is the upper limit, minus 4 times negative 2 minus 1/3, and then we have negative 2 to the third power. So this one I will just use a I will just use a graphing calculator to evaluate the integral. How to evaluate integral using a graphing calculator? If you do not remember this lesson, go look it up on my channel. I have a video show you how to use your calculator to get the answer step by step. If you do that, you can save a lot of time from doing common denominators. So this one, the C is always a C, and then what is this piece equals to? This piece is equals to 32/3. Are we done? Nope. What is the area equals to? The area, they said the area is equals to 32/9. They are asking what C equals to. All right. So here is what you have to do, and then you have to set this equals to 32 over 9, and then you solve for C. Solve for C, because this is the area. This is the area, 32 over 9. And then what is C equals to? So this is easy, right? So C is equals to 32 over 9, and then you multiply the reciprocal, which is a 3 over 32. The 32's got cancelled, and then you have C equals to 3 over 9, which is a 1/3. So at the end of all this work, you find that C is equals to 1/3. And then how do you know this is right? Okay, so for the function, just do y equals to 1/3 times 4 minus x squared, and then you can graph this and then find the area. So find the area. I would just say just plug this in here. This is a 1/3, right? Just plug it in right over here, and then evaluate the integral again. You will get the area equals to 32 over 9. Okay, so that is the end of this video. If you like the way I explain this type of problem, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will meet you all in the next video. Signing out.